Why? There we go. It's on. Hey, now let me see if I can hear you. Let's go to Google YouTube, and see if they can hear you. Well, hey, I don't care. I don't care about doing tests. I do tests up, and people are like, "What's wrong with you? Why you doing tests?" Yeah, I'm live. I have 4 people watching. Let's see.
All right.
Let's see. I'm saying, can they hear you? Hello,
Can you
can
hear,
y'all hear Cowboy?
can you hear
Y'all,
Cowboy? Can you hear me, man?
5 people watching. Ain't nobody talking. Hey, wake up! How you doing? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Wake up! I want to know. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Wake up.
Let's see.
All right. He says he can hear both of us.
Hey, there we go. It works. It works. I don't have nothing on the screen. Hold on. Let me. That look too ugly. Let me put some on there. Golly. Put some on there. Let me put some on there. Some. Let's see. I don't
So
like this.
Candy's having trouble getting in. So we'll have to go back after this and help her get in on this thing to figure this out for her.
Tell her to send you an email. The ID is up in top, so the ID don't say it out loud. Just send it to her in the email,
Hey, Salted Cedar.
or send it to her on Google Hangout if you got it in a private message. Uh,
Senator.
or she can just come over here. I don't have Hangouts open, but I could open it.
Oh, you want me to send her the link to your stream?
No, she can either get in over here where we at on Zoom, she can she can go to Hangouts, and I call her. I call her right now. Anything that pipe through my audio, I should be able to hear. So it shouldn't matter.
Well,
Let me see.
yeah.
I'm gonna contact her now. Let me
Okay.
see. Log out. Hold on. So yeah, how y'all doing? We just testing some theories right now. Just I don't see her by herself, but I do see 7 people. It's Brenda, Belinda, Candy, Family One. I don't know who that is. LL. I don't know who that is. Larry Light, Phyllis Wheeler, and Rain on the Plane. Let me see. It's Aussie Candy. Here she go. I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her right now. She's not answering.
Uh, we're just trying out a new platform to communicate on. Uh, Jason's going to be going live later tonight. He's going to do a stream on what was it, man?
I forget.
Scam something about scams.
Yeah. Just email. Let me see. I'm gonna call him.
Well, I know he's redoing the internet to get it ready for the stream tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me see. let me get this. This is what I do. I do
But
this.
we can, while you're doing that, we can talk about the Mandela effect.
Oh yeah, the Manduba, whatever that is. I,
What did that?
that's a crazy. Uh, yeah. Cowboy was telling me about the Maduba effect with the Nelson Mandela, and when I looked at the video, maybe and maybe I don't know, maybe he had a African name, and he did the research, and he just wanted to uh, uh, oppress them, but I never heard Nelson Mandela
Well, from the
being
article
referred.
I read on it, they gave him the name Madiba in 2013. That's when they gave it to him.
Oh, oh,
And then they started calling him Madiba after 2013. But the thing is that it's 2018. That's the first time I ever heard Nelson Mandela called Madiba. There's on USA Today article from 2013. They were talking. They had a Twitter from Bill Clinton saying that how much he misses Madiba, and how great of a friend he was.
oh, we
So
gonna
this,
say what's the new call system? No, see, the thing is, Google been bouncing people off when we talk lately, and we trying to avoid that, and so we had to try to find some alternative to still be able to broadcast. So
well, you know why I wake up news? That's because I'm actually not on my headset.
it sounds
My
like
son,
you
yeah,
just talking in the room.
my son, I am. My son has a headset right now. He's playing games with his brother, and so I'm just talking through the speaker. Uh, that's why.
Hey, don't be getting on Cowboy about his little headset. I ain't on my headset either. I gotta find. I think it's in the drawer. My doggone Bluetooth speaker thing. Yeah,
So
and
that's
so
called Zoom Cloud Meeting.
yeah, and then if you ever had a meeting that you wanted to have private, and it has you all kind of resources where you can do presentations and video calls and regular phone calls. Use that.
Yeah,
It's free,
let's try to share from my screen. So
huh?
let's see. Let's see if we can share from my screen.
You want to share your screen?
Yeah. So let me do
Okay, let's
this.
see. Let's see. Uh, okay, go ahead.
Hang on. I want to pull up that one first.
And then I'm going to turn on my when you finish. Uh, and so yeah, we was looking at the Mapilo, and it was tripped out. Uh,
All right. So can you guys all see my
not
screen?
not yet. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Just 1 second.
I'm gonna pop
I
off.
didn't. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can share it. I just didn't. I forgot to put it on display. Okay, now. There we go. There we go. Now. Go. Yeah.
All right. So can you guys see the my screen where it's the USA Today article?
It's distorted.
It's distorted.
It's I think it's the internet connection. I can see the pictures, but it's bleeding.
Huh. Because it looked perfectly good on my side. What are they saying in the chat room? Is it distorted for them in the chat room?
It distorted to me on my end. I don't know what they tell Tim.
Yeah, ask them in the chat room. I can't see the chat room while I'm sharing.
Let's see. Let me go check. Do you all see distorted? Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, it's distorted.
Darn it. So we
I
got to
don't
work
know if
on
it's,
the.
and maybe your speed, maybe your speed, maybe the
No,
speed.
Mike is good. Um,
It must be. Let me see. Did I change my? We'll figure it out. We know it works, but I see why Nelson Mandela is called Mabubu. I see the pictures, but the little words, the words in the text, I can't see that.
so
I see.
here's Bill. I'll never forget my friend Madiba. That was December 5th, 2013.
Yeah, they can see. They can see the. They can see. Let's see. The word. No, the paragraphs is the one that's the big words you can see. It's the little words, the little paragraph words that's distorted. All the big words on the screen you can see. It's just the little
Okay.
paragraphs. That's odd. Um, and we're just testing, y'all. We're just trying some new stuff to see what it is. It might be just a setting or something. You know how OBS have buffering issues, and maybe OBS. I don't know. Maybe OBS, but I
So,
don't think so.
so I'll read just part of this. It says, shortly after Nelson Mandela's death, Thursday, so this is back when he passed away, his clan name, Madiba, emerged in condolences around the world and became a trending topic on Twitter. The clan or family name represents a person's ancestry. The meaning is deeper than the surname and is used as a sign of respect and affection. The origin of Madiba comes from a chief who ruled in the 18th century, according to the Nelson Mandela Foundation. So I'm just wondering why, if this has been out there since 2013, how come I've never heard of it? Has anybody else heard of it?
I never heard of it. That's crazy. It's crazy. I never even thought that he had a different name. I didn't even know he had a different name. I thought it was just Mandela. When you told me that, I was like, what? You said you're lying.
All right.
Yep. And so, hey, somebody said 90 degrees in space, and the planet is a custom free fall.
Oh, geez. Hey,
Yeah,
so
buddy.
I'm not using the mic right now. My son has the mic or the headset. I'm just using my laptop mic. Just going through my laptop.
Now, why y'all
I can,
get off of the Cowboys?
I can move it closer. I could do that. I could do things. There's things I know how to do sometimes. Hey, Candy Cupcakes, we try to call you through Google Hangouts to get you on here. And then we can also help you with the Zoom afterwards.
Yeah, I tried to call you. Let me call you again, girl. Answer the phone. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. I called you, and I was like, hey, Cupcakes, where you at? Let me call you again. Answer the phone, girl. Let me see, where is that? I'm gonna call you again.
Hey, Salted Cedar, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Salted?
Yeah, that deep voice. Now I'm calling Cupcake. And she ain't answering me. Answer the phone.
So I don't
Everybody,
know. Did
might hear that dinging, right? So she can't say I ain't trying to call her.
Huh. So, Salted Cedar, wake up. Candy, anybody listening? Have you guys ever heard Nelson Mandela called Madiba? I mean, I'm not saying it's a Mandela effect. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I never heard him called that. I would think that it would be more prominent throughout all these years that they do their annual uh, lecture rereading. I saw Barack Obama talking about it today, but on CNN. And that's the first time I heard of it, but that's just me. And yeah, I guess if they did use it before, they're really using it a lot more now. Seems like, you know what I mean?
Emmanuel. I'm sorry, I ain't mute you.
Yeah, the funniest thing too was like when they were doing a little scrolling underneath on CNN when Barack Obama was doing his speech in South Africa today on it. There was like one part, I wish I could remember how it went, but it talked about Mandela, the name, and changes. And I thought, well, that's kind of, they're just throwing the Mandela effect on our face. You know? Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, man. You can't hear me? Oh. Yeah, so my son actually looked up Madiba. I'll spell it for you guys in case you couldn't see it in the article. And he said that the name, some of the meanings behind the name is father, leader of a tribe. So I thought that was kind of funny that, they now are calling Nelson Mandela father. Barack Obama was saying he was the most influential person in the 20th century, and now he's the father, Madiba. I don't know. When I saw it, I was just like, this ain't making no sense to me. Yeah, Salted Cedar, I think that E-Man put himself on mute real quick. That's probably why. I did not hear about the Pope wanting to give Obama sanctuary in the Vatican, but I did hear him talk about giving Miley Cyrus sanctuary in the Vatican, which I thought was funny.
Man, that's crazy.
Wow. You don't come in there with all her tattoos like that? Okay. I think it was Miley Cyrus.
It trips me out though, man. I think, and then another thing I want to talk about, because Candy Cupcakes, I'm surprised she's not here. Uh, she was telling me I need to go live and talk about this UBI, Universal Basic Income, um, how they're rolling it out faster and faster. People like it's a nonchalant thing, like it's everything is all good because I mean they rolling it out fast, and how I mean is I just got whim of them rolling it out in California, and then 2 days later now they rolling it out in Chicago. Now, I would tell anybody that you have the opportunity to get that $500, take that $500, like they say, no question that, and save it up because you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
because they not giving nobody give you nothing for free. Free, especially if you ain't going through no issues. So that means they gonna give it to anybody, no matter if you're working or not working. And so why is that? If I would rather them test it on people that need money, those that on the borderline that they can't get any government assistance, or those that don't have any kids, so they get food stamps, but they still ain't got no job, so they don't got no money, so that they can wash their clothes and cause food stamps are good for food, but you gotta wash your clothes and maybe you need to get a cut. You may need to buy a suit to go find a job, and so if they gonna do something like that,
right?
now
Help out
Candy,
and make sure that
Cupcake,
you
I
get
done
your
called you three
car
times,
payment.
lady. I done called her 3 times. But
Well, like I was telling you earlier about the that thing that they talked about called lights out, right?
yeah.
With the AIs. So that is they already have the technology. They already said they have the technology where they're like CP3Os, what they call them, AIs that are going to take over all of the major distribution centers, UPS, Amazon, FedEx, all the major distribution. They're going to use these AIs. No people will be touching any packages at all from the beginning to the end through this distribution centers. That's thousands of jobs everywhere. Every one of these facilities, thousands of jobs can be lost. And they call it lights out because they don't need to work with lights on these AIs. And they said that it will be completely dark. And that, like, for us, we couldn't even walk into the distribution center because we wouldn't be able to see where we were going. It's just going to be completely blacked out, and they're going to be able to work 24/7, and all those jobs are going to disappear.
Mm.
Those jobs are going to disappear. They have the technology right now. They said this is not financially uh, advantage right now, but we know how technology is. Like we talked about the HD TV when it first came out was $5,000, and then within 5-6 years you go to Walmart and pick one up for $200. So eventually you're going to see jobs starting to get eliminated, which we already are. I mean, slowly. They're whole thing. They want the AIs running the coffee shops, McDonald's, and all that. So all these jobs are going to disappear.
Yeah.
We're what are all these people going to do for a living? Live off $500? That ain't going to work.
Well, it's gonna be $1,000 when it gonna come down to that. They go up the ante to about 1,000. They just want to see what they're trying to see now is what you're wasting money on. That's what they want to see.
Uh-huh.
And so they gonna say, well, since you wait, see, you don't need all that stuff you wasted. You only need this amount because what's gonna end up happening, they gonna do just like 299 USD.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well,
But
it,
what they gonna
and
do is like they do in New York. I looked at it, I'm like, what the world? This man was paying $30 a night for a closet. Literally, it just had a bed and that's it. Wasn't no bathroom. The bathroom was in the hallway. So they gonna have us in little rooms, like in my big bedroom now. I could probably put four bunk beds in here. 4 people can be no about let's see about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bunk beds can fit in this one room. And so they gonna say, well, we don't need to own no house and have a big old all that space, not using it. Uh, that's what's gonna end up coming. We gonna have to really be family. Somebody gotta get a house and everybody pitch in. So if you got 10 people in your family, 10 people should be able to fit in a nice size house.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, Wake Up News is not unemployment,
No,
and
not unemployment.
so the city that they're starting this in is Stockton, California. So, Salted, you're from California, like
No,
I
in
am.
Chicago, in Chicago.
Is Chicago too? Well, I know that they're starting in Stockton, and Stockton is Salted
They're
Cedar
doing it in
Island.
Stockton in 2019, January 2019, and they're gonna do
Okay,
Chicago January 2019.
and so if you go from like Sacramento, then you go to Elk Grove, and that goes Sacramento's nice, Elk Grove's nice. Then you get to Lodi, which is okay. Then you got Modesto, which is pretty nice, but it's not. You're kind of downgrading now. You're getting out. Then you got Stockton, and then Fresno. But Stockton, of all of these cities, is the worst city of all of them. One of the lowest income and the most drugs and the most highest murder rate in that town. And it's not very. It's smaller than Modesto, smaller than Fresno, and both of those are smaller than Sacramento. And that's where they win. And so what are they giving these those $500 to what? To the, I mean, to that city, which is like highly populated with people that not to be mean to Stockton or anything, because they're trying to clean it up, but you know, one of the worst cities that you could do it in. So yeah, I guess you're right. They want to see where that money's going to go. They're going to follow the trail of that money. You know, see where they spend it. I don't know. Do they get? Can they use cash, or do they have to have like
It's
boys
gonna probably
use?
be a debit card. It's gonna be a debit card that they can track.
Okay, but so you can't pull out like $20 on it then. It's
They're
always
probably
got
not
to
gonna
be
let you do that because they want to see what you're doing with it because it's a test. And they test. Yes, there's no string attached to getting the money. There's probably no string attached to what you do with the money.
well. They got to get.
They want to. They want to. They want to. They want to see what you're doing with the money, so that they can track it, so they can see what you don't need. Because
All
most.
right. Well, here's the thing though. They're going to have to tax that money, and if they do tax it, they're going to tax it as a bonus, which all said and done, any type of bonus usually comes out to about 39 to 43%. So they're going to get hit at the end of the year for that, half that money.
Well, they may
I'm
not
sure.
tax it. They may not. They may not tax it. They may not tax it. It may be a tax exemption, and only reason it may be like a gift. And what I mean is, because they're trying to test it for the reason of a replacement of welfare. You can't tax welfare, and so it's supposed to be a replacement of welfare eventually. Meaning that's what people are going to be getting when they can't have a job. And so I don't believe they're going to tax it. It's going to be a law. It's going to have some kind of exemptions to it.
So is it $500 a family, $500 a person? So is it 500 like
$500 a
you?
person. It's going to be what it's going to come out to be is going to be $1,000 per person, per person.
So if you're married, then that household's going to get $2,000,
Right, right,
or got a girlfriend living with you, or a roommate,
right,
or,
right.
or
Everybody that's got a social security number. I think it's going to probably be an age requirement. And
now.
they might
Is it,
they may take into account kids, but the kids may get maybe 150.
unless it's an adult over 18 and lives with you, then he'll get 1,000 too.
Yeah, then he'll get $1,000, right? So it'd be preferable if you really want to
Well,
have kids. That
yeah,
was like that woman that had them 17 kids. Well, they all get grown, live in the same house, boy. They get paid.
right. Well, ain't that going to make people want to have more kids? No,
Man,
yeah. Think about that. Now you're going to have families that are going to, kids aren't going to be leaving their homes. I mean, you're going to,
that's gonna be the new way to get rich. He said
right?
17 kids and mom and dad. That's $19,000 a month.
There's going to be a bunch of Brady bunches because everybody's divorced with like 2 or 3 kids. And they just be like, no,
But
we're
but
just all
see, but
living.
see, but see, it's gonna be probably gonna be a stipulation, and what I mean is they gotta be 18. So to get them benefits, all your kids gotta be grown.
Shoot, I think I'm about to move down to Stockton, man. Jeez.
Man,
I like
I'm already in Chicago, so I hope they pull my name because I'm taking that money and I'm putting it up.
that.
I'm putting it up, baby. That was
Is it,
man,
now, is it
Donald
all of
Trump.
Chicago, the whole state they're doing? Because they're only doing one city here in California. They're doing all of Chicago?
All Chicago.
That's a big city, man. That's a huge city.
That's why I say it's when see Stockton, they doing it in that one county. They I guess it's gonna be a lottery. They're gonna take maybe 100 people from each ward.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Where's that money coming from? Who?
What our research is coming from Google and Facebook.
Google and Facebook now are going to start paying money out to people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
But see, they getting the kickback from the government for that, cause that's nothing to them with the tax they pay. So
yeah, no company should have that much power in our country, first of all.
and
I
so
mean,
what's gonna happen is Google and Facebook is gonna give $1 million for Stockton. That takes care of Stockton for 19 months. But that $1 million to Facebook is nothing when they pay that in taxes. So they gonna have tax. They gonna get that as a tax credit. So they had to pay their taxes because I know they pay more than $1 million in taxes, and so that's nothing to them.
wow. So are they doing the lotto in the lottery to see who's doing it in Stockton too, or are they doing the whole city in Stockton?
I don't know how they gonna pick them in Stockton, uh, because there's no strings attached. So they didn't say you have to have uh, uh, income verifications or income disparity. They didn't say that you had to have some kind of uh, 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 bad stuff going on to qualify. It was
Right.
them specifics haven't been hammered out yet.
Right. Yeah, Wake Up News says I bet they got some sneaky agenda. Yeah, right. So they're gonna say, hey, all you people on this program, guess what? You guys all just get a free ticket to a cruise. Come on out to our FEMA barge. We're gonna give you a free cruise.
Or they gonna say yeah, you can take this money, and we're gonna give you this FRD chip.
Yeah, there you go.
That's your bonus.
Yeah, you know what? They could do that, right? They could say, hey, if you want this free money, it's going to be through your FRD chip, and that's how you're going to pay for things. There you go. Be like, give me the chip for $1,000 a month for free.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good thought. I can see
Oh
what
damn! I hope I ain't giving no idea. Oh shit! I mean, I'm cussing. We gotta feed. I'm gonna give an idea. We gotta close this down
What happened?
because we done probably gave them an idea. They're probably like, yeah, we can do that. Don't blame it on me, y'all. I didn't say it.
What'd you say?
What we said about the FID chips with the stabilization with the money.
Oh. Yeah, your channel's getting shut down now. That's all right, everybody. You come on over to my stream.
They gonna be like, yeah,
Right. They'd be like, oh man, E-Man figured this out.
No, they gonna say, we didn't figure that out. That's how we can get them with the FID chip. We get
So Stonebender just came in. What's up, Stonebender?
yeah.
He's asking what's up with the free money. You want to do a quick recap for him on that?
Oh yeah, well, they giving 1,000 people $500 in Chicago and 100 in Stockton, California, starting 2019, and for their so-called test program for UBI, and UBI is Universal Basic Income that all of the technical companies say that we gonna need because of the disruption of automation and AIs and computer being able to do the job that we do, so they ain't gonna need us to do it. They done got so far as one man say, why would we pay you $15 an hour when you're not worth $15 an hour? And they can get a company with AI robots and get a company $6 an hour for that robot to use the robot for 24 hours. So a robot will make $6 an hour for the company, an hour, but they don't call off and they don't have to worry about maintenance. And the only thing they have to do is give that $6 an hour. So that's saving them. If you just take the national minimum wage, that's saving the company, whoever use it, $2 off of
Well,
with no.
it's more than that, man. They're not paying into unemployment. They're not paying for insurance,
Right.
right?
That's what, so it
On
saved them
top,
about
yeah,
$15, $15
right?
per robot, and the robot can do one robot can do the job of about 5 humans. So that even saved more money. And
Well, think about it. I mean, you got sick time, paid vacation, benefits, right? Overtime, all that is wiped out. Uh,
hey,
they're going
so
to be
Miller,
saving
did you see both of them? Did you see the first one? 'Cause the first one that's what they really. The second one I edited a little bit because I didn't want it to be that long because I was just adding Chicago and I added Jody Rose who gave the what they call it the he gave the prediction that they would find a planet, Earth-like planet in 2018. Now that video was made in 2013, and he made that prediction for the new planet for 2018. They found it in 2017, and then he made a prediction that robots will beat us in everything, not better calculators, not but everything. I mean, they'll be able to do more than we can do by 2028. And according to now, because he already ahead of time, that's more like 2025, 26. And Microsoft saying by 2030, we're going to be hooked into computers. By 2023, by 2023, we would no longer need to go nowhere to make phone calls. We make phone calls and the person would be standing right in front of us, but they'd be in California. And you'll be able to touch them. And
right. Yeah, no, they already have that.
no, they got the one where you can see them, but you can't touch them. They can't feel.
Oh,
You can't feel them. But he say by 2023, and you'll be able to feel them. You'll be able to feel
right.
them.
Right. Did you see? I saw that video, and also in that video, they have furniture that will change to what you want. You want it to be a chair, it forms to a chair. If you want it a couch, it stretches out to a couch.
Yeah, see, so
You get
they know their timeline, and trust me, they trying to beat that timeline. They always be ahead of time. They always be ahead of time. That's why I say it's more. He said 28, but I give it more like 25. And so it's not that long. 6 years go by real fast, and it's gonna move like the speed of light. People not even ready for it. That's what I was telling people in my church. Yeah, y'all not ready for it. Y'all don't understand that this is not no joke. This stuff that they're doing is at the speed of light now. Technology going so fast, it's almost like a snowball. Yep. And so Yeah, hold on one second. My stuff here. Uh, and it's crazy how people don't understand it. Do not
But
understand.
the thing is that none of this stuff's on mainstream media. They just watch all the skits that they do, the made up news. They don't show them all this stuff. They don't tell the people what, all this technology they have. They got to go out and research it. You know?
Yep. It tripped me out. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get how people. I told my wife, I say, technology is not bad. It's just what they're using it for and what they're trying to do. I mean, I wouldn't mind a robot helping, but not everybody's job, man. I mean, it ain't that important. It ain't. If that much greed that important to wipe everybody out, I mean, if we can get to a point where greed and money don't matter, then I can understand. But we ain't on track where everybody is just working just to see humanity move forward, and everybody has the same equal footing. Where everybody got the same house, everybody eat the same food. We ain't there yet. We still have too much greed, too much, too much, what they call it, uh, shysterness. Too many hypocrites, too many backstabbers and slum dogs. I hate to say it like that, but it's just too much of that and too many crooked folks. We ain't in that mindset yet. Now we was in that mindset, then I can see I would mind it, but we not even close to that. So for all of that to be happening as fast as it's happening, that's why I don't like it. I would love to live into a society where we have no longer have to worry about greed and wealth and place to stay. But that ain't what they trying to do. They want to depopulate the world so they can have big mansions and boo on the little man. And so, that's how I see it. I don't want to hold everybody too long. That this supposed to be a test. We had a nice conversation. I'm looking for a delivery in the mag because they still at the airport. I bought my wife. She wanted something from Amazon Prime, and they had a tablet. She wanted to try that tablet that was $49. Uh, it's for $35 off, so it's a deal, and it's real durable. And it's been here at 10:20, 10:30, and they still at the airport. Now, see, this is what I like about that technology. Like when you order something now, you can track it. I mean, you
Right.
to the minute. Like if I order something from Uber, I know exactly where the car is. I know where it's at, how long it's taking, and I love that. We have to be advancement. I have no problem. I really don't have a problem with tracking because I feel like if you ain't doing nothing wrong, why you worry about if you ain't doing nothing wrong, why you worry about somebody watching? Because I love somebody to keep me safe if that's the
Right.
business, but that ain't your business. You got some kind of other agenda, you know.
But then then you got Uber now that with this 5G network, they're gonna start using more driverless cars. They have now in the works.
Now, I have to be honest. I'm getting me one. I mean, if I can't get, I hope I can get one. Cause I always wanted me a kid. I wanted to be able to say, "Hey, kid, come and pick me up."
Right, Right, but well, here's the thing. I mean, yeah, that'd be cool, but it's another job lost from somebody, and now they have the planes that Uber has. They already have them ready to go.
Taxi
That
planes, yeah.
are driverless planes to take you from point A to point B instead of a car, and they're very small, so it's not like airliners. But the only problem that they're not getting them up yet right now is because of the regulations
Well, no,
the
the regulations. Well, I was looking at a video of this man that just created a car. The regulation says as long as it only got 5 gallons of gas and only go 25 miles, and it's a light vehicle, you can fly it. So the regulation, the only difference is the regulation haven't relaxed that you can fly it over a metropolitan area.
yeah, that's the only holdup. But here's the thing: is that you know we're losing jobs. There's more jobs that people are going to lose. And they keep replacing. Technology is great, but when the technology is replacing work for us, our unemployment rate is already through the roof.
Well,
You know,
I think
they're
I
the
do know
same.
I do know if if they stop being so greedy and stop being so greedy, far as how much we pay for rent, how much we pay for food, which food don't even take that much to make now. And, see, this is what I don't like. The same food that we eat is the same food that they ate when my grandma was going living. But
Right.
this is the bad part. The same food that she ate, it was better than the food I eat. Her milk had cream on it. Her candy bar was real chocolate. Had better food and cheaper. You could buy a Snicker for a nickel. So what's the difference from buying a Snicker then and buying a Snicker now? Greed. And so if we'd have kept it at the place where it was, where it's a nickel, and you kept rent where it was, we wouldn't have these problems. You can make $20 a week and survive because the economy wasn't with greed. The reason why we can't survive is not because of 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 the wage amount is because of the stuff that's around it has skyrocketed like a mother. Meaning, look at the cars. The cars back in the day was built real cars. Meaning you can sit on that car and it don't dent. You lean on the car now that mark dent, and that was real steel. And so you can't tell me that steel didn't cost nothing. And so if you can build a car then and pay $4,000, $3,000, you can do the same thing now. You just choose not to because you're green.
Right.
If everything was cheaper, we wouldn't need a $15 minimum wage. The reason we need $15 because everything is expensive. You go to the store, you gotta pay $2.50 for a gallon of milk. When the cow is alive, and it's a free cow. The cow pump milk all the time. What do you call trying to be $2.50 for something that they produce naturally? Why can't I pay like my grandmama and pay 25 cents? Say
Well, you know what it comes down to, man, on like milk. It all comes down to one thing: oil. Because if they raise the price of gas, all of a sudden it's going to cost more to deliver that gallon of milk to the store, and then they pass that right on to us.
well, that's why you get gas out of the way. Don't worry about it.
We get rid of the gas.
We don't need gas. They already got cars that can run off water. And the planet got more water than we can ever run out. So if you want to run a car with water, you got plenty of it because the planet is 90% water anyway.
Right?
Man, they already proved that they can make a car that run off water. They just don't want to because they don't make them no money.
Yeah, they control that.
And then the problem that I have is money ain't even worth nothing. Cause if you don't put a value on it, it ain't nothing but paper.
Right.
You working hard for a piece of paper that you can burn up.
But you know what? I think Stonebender said it the best. I still crack up when he said this. He said it's just a piece of paper with a bunch of Illuminati symbols on it.
That's all it is. A piece of paper that don't
Yeah.
that we only reason it means something because we put value to it. If I gave you a sheet of paper and say this paper can buy you a car, and somebody accept it for a car, that's the value that I put on that piece of sheet of paper. Sheet of paper don't mean jack. It can't help me. We can't help me with nothing. Nothing. It's just some green paper with some ink on it with a number on it.
Uh-huh.
And so we really fooling ourselves. We as a society, we fooling ourselves that money means something. That's the reason why we messed up, because we putting our own value on something that really ain't got no tangible value. You know, just let everybody else do like they used to do in the olden days. How when you wanted a house, you find you some land and you go build you a house.
Right. Yeah, I mean, so you got somebody that might be growing corn, and they're like, "Hey, I'll give you some corn if you help me build my house, or I need some firewood. You got wood,
right?"
And I know that,
and that's tangible. That's tangible stuff that you can use. Somebody give me some corn, I give you some corn, and you give me some wood. We both using this. So, if we stayed there, we wouldn't be where we at. We would still be advancing, but we wouldn't have all this greed.
Yep.
Build you a mansion, go build you a mansion. If somebody will build you a mansion for some labor, okay, I will go type you a paper up for your assignment if you help build my mansion.
Yep.
And then if the road is messed up, we all live on the road. If you can fix a road, help me fix the road, because you got to drive on this road just like I got to drive on this road. Go home, do a little labor, make sure everything is set in the community, then go home, get you some food to eat, and go sleep. That's hard. But we take money. We take money.
They shove it in all these little tiny cities where we're elbow to elbow, and then tell us that we're overpopulated. Well, I could drive 5 hours and maybe see in California and maybe see 1 or 2 little towns.
Right.
So we're not populated, man.
Well, I know the United States ain't never overpopulated. China may be overpopulated, but not the United States. China got double, triple the amount of people we got with about the same amount of land. We got plenty of room. We got plenty of room. We just take value on paper that don't mean nothing, and that's stupid. I mean, because what do it get you in the long run? You still die. You ain't gonna take none of that with you. Oprah Winfrey ain't gonna take none of that money with her. When she dies, somebody else gonna say thank you for that money.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a reason to have billions of dollars. No reason. Billions of dollars that really don't mean nothing. You just get collected a whole lot of paper. That's all you did, because the only reason it means something because we let it mean something. Somebody say we not gonna buy nothing with no paper. Then what with your paper?
Well, they also set us up in this world where the more you make, the more you spend. These people that are, making say $200,000 a year are just as broke as people making $100,000 a year, just broke as people making $50,000 a year. Because what do? You get the bigger home, the more fancy cars, the boat, and you stretch your money out more, and you're just you're in debt no matter what. Why? Because society tells you, like, oh, you make $200,000. What are you doing living in this neighborhood where people make $30,000, $40,000 a year? It's prestige. It's no, I'm moving into the Hamptons now, man. I got more money. I can't be driving around this little Toyota. I'm gonna get me a Porsche,
It's like
Mercedes.
it's like this.
You know?
But check this out. It's like this, man. I say this: if you have, if you got $1 billion, I don't think nobody, especially I hate basketball players. Not because a man ain't worth his value. Give somebody $30 million, like this man the Bulls just signed. He got $20 million for 82 days. What? Well, how do you get that? What are your value to just put a ball in the hole? You having fun and you get $20 million.
Woo!
I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't get how police and firemen that really doing something, really risking their lives. No matter what the black people say about Black Lives Matter, they still risking their life. Risking their life every day, man. It's crooked people in every profession. So I don't know why people are always looking at the police. It's crooked people in every profession. And half of the people that I seen shot by the police, they were doing something wrong to get shot. Do I say anybody should take anybody's life? No. But um but if you're doing some bad things and you put yourself in a bad situation, why should I go out protest for something that you a known gangbanger? You a known gangbanger. You in a stolen car, and you try to hit me with the car. Hit me with the car, and you think I'm supposed to shoot at you? You trying to hit me with a car? Or just like the guy was reaching in the police car, fighting the police. The guy, what? What do you mean? Or the guy that was selling cigarettes outside the store.
Oh yeah.
First of all, he was breaking the law because you can't sell loose cigarettes. I watched the whole video, and they asked him to turn around multiple times. He kept telling them, "No, don't touch me." Huh? And so now, when they got to use force, now you want to cry. Come on, man.
Right.
You would have just stopped selling cigarettes and did what they said. You wouldn't have been in them situations. Who that else?
Well, I would say this though. I think first of all, I think a lot of those things are fake, set up anyway. But the other thing is, it's like, why aren't they using their tasers before they pull their gun out if a guy's not armed?
I mean, now, the thing is, this is what I was told by a police officer that trained police. They're trained. They ain't gonna tell you this, and the people that's in authority ain't gonna tell you this. But he trained police officers. They're trained. If they pull their weapon, their main goal is to kill. The reason why, because a dead man can't talk. This is their training. They're not gonna tell you that's their training. People gonna be like, what you mean? Because if you're dead, they don't have to pay no lawsuit. Because you can't talk. You can't prove who's right or who's wrong. And so it's been an hour now. You know me. And people getting they ready to shoot me in the head. What you mean? Look, man, I done seen just like that video with that little girl. Her brother got shot or something. No, something. And they was riding, and she got on the news and CNN say they was she was like, don't tear up our stuff. We need our stuff. And they played that and made it like, see, this little girl don't want y'all to mess up y'all neighborhoods. Y'all messing up y'all neighborhoods. Y'all gotta live here. And they cut it. But you know, me as an investigator, I wanted to see the whole clip because I knew something else had to been going on. And what the girl really said is, don't tear up our stuff. We really need our stuff. Go to their city. Go sit down to their city and tear up their stuff. But they cut that out. I don't like all that phony stuff, man. It's all phony. But I love y'all, man. And Cowboy. And you might be trying to do a all-nighter with Jason. But
I don't know.
I ain't
Crash
doing
and burn it. I don't think he's going to do it.
I ain't doing it tonight. I'm sleepy. And I want to play with this new toy that I'm supposed to be coming. Want to know where it's at. It went well because you still over at the Zoom, and I'm still over here on OBS, so it works.
Yeah, we just got to figure out the sharing better to make it come out better.
Yeah, it's troublesome settings. Well, like I say, that's an alternative just in case they go bunkers with this. And so I love y'all, and I'm stopping right now.